5 things to avoid in remote solar sales for beginners in 2023. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Ivan, and on this one, we're going to talk about the 5 traps, 5 things to avoid, whatever you want to call it. If you're starting in solar sales, or if you have experience in door knocking or face-to-face sales, but you've decided you want to switch your organization, or you decided to completely revamp the way you do business and you want to basically transition from face-to-face to remote, then this video is for you. Doesn't matter if you have years of experience in selling solar. If you're starting in virtual selling and that's your first rodeo, then you're going to want to listen to this. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing I think you need to avoid when you get into solar sales and you start to sell virtually is many people have the idea of, I need to make sure that my company looks good, right, online. And so I'm going to go ahead and spend my last dollars on building this fancy website so people can see how great I am, okay? In reality, if you're an EPC, that would be a great idea. But if you are just looking to sell solar, you are the broker, so you're using other EPCs to install your jobs, then you don't need that. That will be money wasted. So that would be number one. Do not waste any of your precious dollars, any of your hard-earned cash on building a website. You should always piggyback on the branding that your EPC has already built, because in actuality, you're not the one delivering the service. It is your EPC, the service provider. You're not the service provider. You are the point of contact between the customer and the service provider. That's what you get paid on, and that's how you deliver the value. And you delivering the value is basically smoothing out the process, explaining to the customer what's next and whatnot, and building the value that way, as opposed to spending thousands of dollars or even less than $1,000. It doesn't matter. Spending any money on a website. You do not need that. I'm here to tell you, you don't need a website. Number 2, not having a CRM. Dude, that is such a big deal. I still have people that don't have a CRM. They work off of a Google Sheet. And it's not that it's impossible. Of course you can do that. But I think having a CRM doesn't have to be a fancy one either, where you pay $1,000 a month for you and your reps to be in it. I'm talking about something simple as Go High Level. We use GHL, okay? Go High Level. I don't know if you heard about it. If you don't know about it, you can check out the link in the description below. You can get it. I think it's for a singular snapshot. I think it's $97. You can have as many salespeople on the team as you possibly want, okay? And you can have calls and text and email built into the same CRM, so you can do everything. It's a one-stop shop, and it's a pretty good CRM for what it is. You can actually build funnels on that too if you're interested in doing marketing. But I will tell you this, do not use a CRM. That makes sense. Like, don't just go with the flow and have all your leads or everything else just work off of a Google Sheet. I've never found that to be very effective, and so you're going to end up losing money and leaving a lot of money on the table if you do not have one. All right, so that would be number 2. Number 3, do not try to generate leads on your own. Okay, now that you're in the field, you want to make sure that you get inbound leads, because that's how this industry operates. You need to have inbound leads. You need to have an influx of new possibility. If you don't have that, then you don't have anyone to present to. You don't have anyone to sell to, right? I would tell you this, do not fall into the trap of thinking, I'm not going to pay this guy, I'm not going to pay this guy, and I'm just going to learn by myself off of YouTube videos. First of all, that ain't free either. If you go out and try to sort out the knowledge that is useful from a lot of the other noise and BS videos that you're going to spend your time watching, that's actually not free. It's free in terms of dollars, but it's not free in terms of your time. You're spending your precious time trying to sift through knowledge that most of it is going to be garbage, and it's not going to be useful for what you're trying to do. Another thing too as well with that is, I'm telling you, I've had people that come to me and they've tried to pay us for coaching and stuff like that. We didn't used to do it. Now we have a course on how to generate solar leads. You can check out the first link in the description. I'm not trying to sell you the course or anything. I'm just telling you this. If you think it's expensive to pay for a course, try and learn that shit on your own. I'm telling you, you're going to shit the bed. You're going to spend a lot of money. Honestly, that money is just unproductive, because at the end of the day, you're going to spend $1,000 and still not understand what you're doing. Rather pay for somebody to show you the ropes of how everything works, and then go out and try and execute. But as far as like not knowing what to do and where to start, I would say do not try to generate leads on your own using social media without having the information and the know-how of how everything works. All right, so number 4. So do not try to be the jack of all trades. When you're building your inside sales, when you're building your remote sales team, even if it's just a 2-man show, 3-man show, whatever, 5-man show, do not try to be the jack of all trades. Say, I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to learn how to manage people. I'm going to learn how to do the marketing. I'm going to learn how to do everything myself. Try and get somebody else to help you out with the things that you need help with. For example, in my opinion, you can't be doing the lead generation and then the sales and then the proposals and then the appointment setting and everything else yourself. No, you need to have someone who sets appointments and chase leads for you. We have a team of appointment setters. I'm not going to go out there and chase the leads myself, because not just that it's a low level activity, it's just I can find other people that can best serve this specific job title, and I know they're going to be great at it, and I know they probably do better than me because I have 10 other things to worry about, and it's not just appointment setting and chasing leads on my mind. Okay, so don't be the jack of all trades. Have those activities basically spread across multiple people within your team. So have appointment setter, have somebody who cares about generating leads and running campaigns for you, have somebody who sells and obviously generates proposals and all of that stuff. And then eventually you can even hire a doc specialist, somebody who goes over with the customer once the customer's already being closed, someone who goes over the information with the customer to basically try and help him out in understanding the agreement so they could sign it right away, and you can have pretty much everything in the pipeline solidified. All right, so that would be number 4. And the last but not least, number 5 would be not seeking successful examples. What do I mean by that? It's like you wanting to build something out of nothing. You have an idea, but you don't even know what it looks like to run a successful remote organization where you sell remotely. Do you even know what it looks like? I'm not saying you have to buy our course. There's other people that are coaching online. Okay, find someone that suits you. Okay, there's plenty of people out there nowadays. Actually, there's not that many that are good, to be honest with you, but there's people that have like group coaching. There's people that have, they do courses or whatever. Just find an example of what that looks like and buy it. Trust me, like just pay for that so you can have an idea. You can start like getting your wheels turning and seeing what it even looks like to have something successful built so you can start working towards that. Okay, don't think that not spending money will be the cheaper route. No, it's not. Most of the time when you don't spend money, it comes around to bite you in the butt and actually ends up being the most expensive options out of all. All right, that will be my 5 things to avoid if you're starting in solar sales, selling over the phone or remotely using Zooms or whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. I don't know how short it was, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next. With that being said, I'll see you again in the next video.